what I'm on about. That's what I'm on about.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now, on today's show, we're going to take a look back at the two games in the Premier League last night. Our last piece of news involves Arsenal, and reports are suggesting that Alexandre Lacazette has been offered to three of the biggest clubs in Europe.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So the first place, we're going to start two games in the Premier League last night, and West Ham, they just keep on going and they just keep on winning. And yeah, there was some controversy in this game. When is there not controversy? When VAR and referees are involved. But with the game at 0-0, Leeds United scored. Or so they thought they scored. But VAR ruled it out for offside. Now, I've looked at this so many times, and I still don't know how it's been given as offside. I don't know what the hell the rules are anymore. I really don't. You're talking the width of a Rizla paper. Like, really? It's not offside. As far as I'm concerned, it's not offside. At what point do you just stop this stupidity? You know, there's no advantage to the attacking team, which is what, you know, was the, you know, whole idea of the offside rule, and being level with a player, that you get that advantage. But it just seems like, oh, mate, honest to God, if I was a Leeds United fan, I'd be absolutely fuming about that. But then saying it, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I've been fuming about a lot of referee and VAR decisions of late. But yeah, it's just one of those, and lo and behold, West Ham United, they go up the other end, they score, and Jesse Lingard with another goal. That move from Manchester United has done wonders for him, that's for sure, and for West Ham. And you wonder whether, you know, he will go back to Manchester at the end of the season and get another opportunity up there, or whether West Ham will look to make his transfer permanent. I don't know what the agreement is with the loan situation and whatnot. Maybe someone can let me know in the comment section whether it's just a simple loan or whether there's the option or obligations to buy. Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, like I said, West Ham, they're just flying right now, and they are a genuine contender for Champions League places, and that seems absolutely staggering, because I, for one, definitely did not think that would be happening at the start of the season. I actually thought that West Ham were going to be one of the sides fighting relegation. When you looked at their pre-season and the way they were going into the start of the season, it looked an absolute mess. But all credit to David Moyes, he's completely turned it around, and I can hold my hands up and say fair play, because he's done really, really well, and he's got a lot out of these players. So yeah, very interesting. It'll also be interesting when fans enter the stadium again, because West Ham fans are not the most supportive at times. But then, with all due respect, we're all pretty much like that as well. But I know West Ham fans, and I know that there's been a lot of problems, you know, off the pitch with the owners and everything, and you know, fans running on the pitch and planting corner flags in the centre circle and everything else. But yeah, listen, right now, they're doing their job, and fair play to them. Next game was Chelsea against Everton. Big game in that battle for the top four, and this was a 2-0 win for Chelsea. It was quite a comfortable game, to be fair. And I suppose the standout performance was Kai Havertz. He's finally turned up in a Chelsea shirt. It's only taken him about 7-8 months, but it was a very, very good performance from him. Own goal got Chelsea into the lead. And then a penalty scored by Jorginho was enough to win the game. And listen, they just, you know, keep going about their business. And I suppose there's that new manager bounce that always happens when, you know, a new boss comes into a club. It happened, you know, with Manchester United, with Arsenal and everything else. It's normally something that always does happen, that you get that kind of a bounce from a new manager and a lift, and players raising the level, might be performing when they weren't before. And it kind of, you know, raises that question mark over Frank Lampard and, you know, how good he really is or is not. Because if, you know, the new manager comes in and gets this out of this selection of players, but he couldn't, then it raises questions, I guess. But, you know, I don't think Chelsea fans want to go there because Frank Lampard's a legend of the club. And I don't think there's going to be any Chelsea fan that are disappointed at the moment that Frank Lampard was sacked. And they brought in Tuchel because it's looking like the right thing to have done at the moment. I don't think Chelsea will be where they were or are if Frank Lampard was still manager. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, it's testing times come ahead because, you know, the bounce does, you know, wear out eventually and you've got to deal with your first defeat and how you manage to deal with that or injuries and stuff like that. So he'll have his testing times. But right now, he's doing all the right things and Chelsea will be very, very happy about that, no doubt. Last piece of news involves Arsenal and reports suggesting yesterday that European giants Barcelona, Juventus and Atletico Madrid have been offered the chance to sign Alexandre Lacazette. Now, of course, he enters the final year of his Arsenal contract in the summer and he has been in and out of the first team, scoring 9 goals in 23 matches in the Premier League. Now, according to reports, Lacazette is ready to leave England and wants to experience a new chapter overseas after failing to properly establish himself at the Emirates. Lacazette's representatives have already put the wheels in motion and have reportedly offered the striker to Barcelona, Atletico and Juventus, who are all on the lookout for a new frontman. Lacazette wants to be a central figure at an ambitious club, and if he doesn't nail down his starting spot come the end of the season at the Emirates, he could soon walk out of the exit door. It is not yet clear whether the Spanish giants, you know, are interested in Lacazette. Lacazette joined Arsenal in a £53 million move from Lyon in the summer of 2017 with high hopes on his shoulders to provide that clinical edge in front of goal. But he has struggled to live up to expectations in North London, with the Gunners failing to keep up the pace with both England and Europe's elite. In 158 matches for Arsenal, Lacazette has scored 59 goals and provided 28 assists whilst winning the FA Cup last season. Yeah, so I don't think it's been what Arsenal fans would have expected. You know, 59 goals in 158 matches is not exactly clinical. He's an important player for me in the way that we're playing at the moment. Sometimes easily scapegoat, you know. But yeah, I just think that with a year left on his contract, Arsenal will look to try and make some kind of money and, you know, maybe bring in someone a little bit younger and maybe, you know, promote the likes of Bellerin if he stays. Or as I keep saying to everybody, I feel that Martinelli is going to be one of our strikers for years to come. And Arsenal are converting him into, you know, that role of being a striker. And you look at his statistics when he has played as a striker, very, very good. So I think that's what we may well be doing. But who knows? So there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.